Good evening, one and all. This is Rakesh Kumar Mohanty, Assistant Professor Mechanical Engineering, and my topic is today machine design. Actually, what is machine design? This is the design of machines. What do you mean by machine? First of all, I want to know machine is something which reduces human effort or which converts some electrical energy into mechanical energy. That is called as a machine. So, what do you mean by machine design? First of all, so machine design means it is the design of machines. When it is comes into play, whenever you are creating a new thing or whenever you are making some difference, you are modifying something, in that condition machine design is required. So whenever there is some necessity, there is invention. If there is no necessity, there will be no invention. So design is a formulate, a plan satisfy a particular need and to create something with physical reality. Whenever there is some necessity in the society, then there will be some invention. That's why we make some different things. We have to design certain machines, you have to create newer thing, you have to modify certain things. That's called as machine design. That is the realization of concept of idea into configuration. You have to realize a concept, you have to think something, you have to create something better into configuration, into reality. That is machine design. Design is the creation of a plan or convention for the construction of object, system and measurable human interaction. Okay, that's the design. Okay, so next, machine design. What is machine? Machine is defined as a combination of resisting bodies with successful constant relative motion, which is used to transform other forms of energy into mechanical energy or transmit and modify available energy to do some useful work. So machine is something which reduces human effort. Easily you can do certain things that convert electrical energy into mechanical energy or certain other form of energy into mechanical energy, like that. Okay, it use machine nowadays used to reduces human effort and easily you can do something. An apparatus using mechanical power and having several parts, each with a definite function and together performing a particular task. We can easily do certain things by using machines in nowadays. Okay, semi or fully automatic devices that magnifies human physical and mental capability performing one and more operations. Nowadays number of machines are invented. They may be manual, they may be semi automatic, they may be automatic, that made by human being. As per the necessity we are using that, as per our necessity we are fulfilling the necessity by using certain type of machines. Okay, so next we will move to what is machine design. Machine is a combination of several machine elements arranged to work together as a whole to accomplish specific purpose. We can get certain output from the machine. We are using machine for the getting certain output. Machine design involves designing the element and arranging them optimally to obtain some useful work. Machine design involves designing the element. You have to, each machine consists of a number of elements, number of parts. Those are arranged in certain manner so that we can get some output and useful work from them. So machine design is the process of engineering design. It is a process of engineering design in which machine is made up of mechanisms that work together to satisfy the requirements of what the machine needs to accomplish, what the human wants, that can be done by the machine. Likewise the machines are invented, likewise the machines are made. They are used number of combination, number of elements to make a machine. So actually machine design is classified into three types. The main three types are, design is classified mainly three types. What are those actually? One is the adaptive design, another one is development design, another one is new design. What is actually adaptive design? We have to first of all understand what is the three type of design. So what is actually adaptive design? Adaptive design means the designer work is concerned with adaptation of existing design. The designer only makes minor alteration or modification in the existing design of the product. That is, previously a design is there, you have to make certain smaller change, smaller modification in that design to get the final object. So the final object may be different from the previous one, but that is a minor alteration in the design. If you are modifying a bike, if you are modifying a car, then the final object it may be different from the previous one, but the existing design, in the existing design you have to modify, smaller changes are made to make the product. That's called as adaptive. You have to adapt the previous design. You have to work on the previous, then that's why it is called as adaptive design. Next one is development design. What is actually development design mean? This type of design needs considerable scientific training and design ability in order to modify the existing design into a new idea by adopting a new material or a different method of manufacture. The designer starts from the existing design, but the final product may be different, quite marked from the original product. In development design, you have to change maximum things, you have to develop them. If you are taking an example, you have the previous product is certain existing product is there, you have to make certain changes, you have to develop the product. Here different, the product, final product may be very different as compared to others. Take an example, I can giving an example here. They one picture film in Hindi film that comes as one of the Tarzan the Wonder car. In that picture, a car was made, car was modified by the actor. The car initially was in Maruti 800, that is the Dilip Sabria designer who makes the car. DC is written here, that in that condition Maruti 800 modified into a sports car. So final product and initial product very much different from one another. So in this designing, a lot of training is there required. That means in that condition you have to know certain, you have to get the knowledge of manufacturing, you have to get the knowledge of engineering material, you have to get the knowledge of strength of material, mechanics, and lot of knowledge in these things to make the design. Next one is the new design. In the new design, actually the product you have to invent, you have to make a newer product. There is no existing data, you have to make a newer product which is not available in the market. This type of design needs lot of research, technical ability and creativity, because you are going to make a new product which is not available in the market. That's why that is called as new design. Okay, these are the three type of designs. Next we will move to types of classification of machine design. Types of design based on the method, actually, that is the rational design, empirical design and industrial design. So actually these are the three types of design based on the method. Types of design based on the method. Rational design, it is the design actually based on determining the stresses, strains and components. There are deciding their dimension. This type of design depends upon the mathematical formula principle of mechanics. That means the different type of stresses, strains acting on the product, acting on the body, that is called as rational design. In this type of second type of design is empirical design. In this type of design depends upon the empirical formula based on the practice of past experiments. You have to make empirical formula, certain formulas there, you have to get the formula and design a product, that is called as empirical design. Previous experience, past experience, practice and makes the design. Last one is industrial design. In this type of design depends upon the product aspect and manufacture any machine component in this industry based on the industrial consideration and norms, market survey, external look, production facility and low cost use for existing standard product. In this type of design, this one is called as industrial design, the design which is used in the industry to making the various types of product, that is called as industrial design. That depends upon a lot of things, that in market survey, whether the market, in the market this type of product is required or not, external how it looks, what will be the demand, product facility, what is the facility of the product, what problem that can be solved by the product, low cost, use of existing standard, a number of products are there, the number of existing standard products are there. You have to make what are the, in that condition, what is the changes you have made in that product, what will be the demand, lot of things are there, that is called as industrial design. Next one is factors to be considered machine design. What are the different factors you have to consider when you are choosing or when you are doing the machine design? First of all, what device or mechanism to be used, to decide the relative arrangement of the constituent element. So which type of mechanism you have to use, which type of mechanism, so that give the output motion or output motion, output result, that is called as mechanism used. Second one, what is the material used. Third one is the forces on the elements, size, shape, space required. Okay, these are the things. And weight of the product. So what is the material, what is the type of material used, forces on the elements, what are the forces acting on the part, each part of the machine, elements, that is called as forces in the element. The size and shape of the product, then space requirement for the product, weight of the product, these things are required to, these are generally affect or factors generally affect while you are choosing machine design. Okay. Next, another one is the method for manufacturing the components and their assembly, which method you are using, this one is one of the main important factor. Next one is how will it operate, how it can be operated, how the machine can be operated, then the reliability and safety aspect, whether the product we can use the product in safely, what is the reliability, what is the longevity of that period, inspectability, when you will have to inspect, how much you have to inspect, how to maintain, what is the maintenance criteria, what is the cost and aesthetic of the design product. Okay, these are the factors which govern while designing a machine element or you have to consider in machine design. Next, what is that? The general procedure in machine design, what procedure you have to follow while you are designing a machine element. First of all, this is the screen, it can show what is the procedure in which you have to follow. First one is the need or aim, next one is the synthesis or mechanism, third one is the analysis of forces, fourth one the design of element, fifth one is the material selection, modification, detailed drawing and production. This one is the step. We can say first of all the need or aim. So, whenever there is necessity, there is invention. In the society, whenever some difficulty or problem faced, whenever let us consider 2 to 3 years before, we have faced corona. So, when the corona is there, the mask is invented, sanitizer is invented. That is whenever we need this product are invented. Before that, we do not use mask, neither we use sanitizer much. In that condition, that is the aim, that is the need. Whenever necessity is there, that is why you are making the machine design. Next, synthesis. What is synthesis? The mechanism in which the product which you have going to develop that will be operated. How can it will be operated? That is called as mechanism. Next one is analysis of force. What are the forces acting on the part, acting on the product, that is called as analysis of forces. Next one, we have to move to material selection. On which material is used for which element, that is important, very much important. That are the different type of forces acting on it, what are different type of stresses developed on it, that is the material selection. You have to select the material likewise, that depends upon the material used. You have to find out what is the strength of the material, like these things. Next one, design of element. You have to design all the elements that is used for machine design for that product. Next, what you have to do? The modification. After that, you have to modify the product. Modification is done. Then after modifying, what you have to do? Detailed drawing. The every part, every element drawing is done, then assembly drawing is done. After that, the final drawing is done, then production is started. These are the general procedure which is we generally adopt for machine design. While going to design a certain thing, you have to, this is the general procedure while you have to follow while machine design. Okay. Next one. So, first of all, what is the first I have discussed also, recognition of need. First one is need. What is the necessity? Why we are making the product? First of all, recognition of need. First of all, make a complete statement of the problem, indicating the need, aim or purpose of which machine is to be designed. Why? What is the necessity? So that you are designing that product. That is the first. We have to recognize, we have to identify the necessity. So that you have to first of all identify the problem. Then likewise, you have to make the product. That is, you have to define why you are making the product. What is the reason behind you are designing the product? That is that. First, that is the recognition of need. Next one is synthesis. Synthesis or mechanism. Select the possible mechanism or group of mechanism which will give the desired motion. You have to find out why in the which mechanism the part will be operated. You have to find out what are the different mechanism, different possible mechanism in which you can the part will be operated. Next one is analysis of force. Find out the force acting on each member of the machine and the energy transmitted by each member. Analysis of force. You have to find out a number of elements are there that makes the machine. You have to find each element, what are the different forces acting on each element, you have to find out and transmitted by each element, what are the forces transmitted by each element, that is the analysis of force. Next one is you can go move, we have to move to material selection. Select for each element, you have to select the material, you have to choose the material which will be best suited for each member of the machine, that is called as material selection. Next one is design or elements, size and stresses. Find the size of each member of the machine by considering the force acting on the member and the permissible stresses for the material used. It is used It should be kept in mind that each member should not deflect or deform that permissible limit. So, that should be within the defined limit. If the force is acting more, the stress will development, the part will be break. You have to choose the element and what are the stresses acting on it. Likewise, what are the forces acting on it, what is the permissible amount of stress that can be developed. If the amount of stress is more, then you have to find out, you have to choose the material, your certain modification is done in that cases. Next one is modification. In this stage I have already discussed, modify the size of the member to agree the post experience and the previous experience and judgment to facilitate manufacturing. The modification may also be necessary by the consideration of manufacturing to reduce overall cost. We have to make certain modification so that the product will looks good and the durability, the mainly the product effectiveness, and also you have to reduce the overall cost of the product. That is very important also. That is the modification stage. Next we will move to detailed drawing. After modification, next one the final product drawing. The element, each element part will be drawn, each total product is done. Then after that we can move to production. Draw the detailed drawing of each component and assembling the machine with complete specification for the manufacturing process suggested. You have to draw the detailed part, so can anyone can who is going to make the product or producing the product, he is able to understand from the detailed drawing what is the part, each part with the specification you have to draw. Last stage is the production. This component, as per the drawing, the component is manufactured in the workshop. That is the last stage of the general procedure of machine. This is called as machine design. This is the general procedure, basic procedure which is used for designing a machine element. So, this one is the almost the initial or introduction part of machine design. Next we will move forward. What are the main things, which part is to be designed, what are the different type of stresses acting on it, what are the basic things, what is the stress strain diagram, like with the number of things that we have. Next video we will discuss these things. Okay. Thank you very much.